am super excited. You know I come now. I come with a very high spirit, and that is how I've come today. It is very some people that my spirit is very high. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God! I slept well and I woke up well and I entered the rain and I am here, full of life, excited. What else? Or at least said every day above 6 feet is a good day, and today is actually a good day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovers and haters, enemies and friends, welcome to Whatzup on Galaxy Television. From our overall program, be our guest. My name is Omevi Idolo. Somebody is twisting his eyes. It's one of my business. And today is Tuesday, the 23rd day in the month of April of our Lord, in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ. Year 2024. According to Orali's mentor and role model.
My senior pastor.
Your pastor calls it 2024. Yes, and we say welcome again to Whatzup. You know, this is where entertainment has made its abode. And you know, we always say here on Whatzup, we do trendy issues. We talk about fashion and lifestyle. We give you celebrity gist, and of course we bring in our A-list celebrity guests. The one we have in the house today, oh my God, we want to bring down this roof today again because we got a big fish. We crossed mountains and rivers, we crossed desert, we went far and wide to go and get this legend, and today he is in the house. It's not Zoom, so you know I'm gonna fail him. I don't know about Raleigh, you know, but this is what we do, and I promise you, in fact, we are telling you that you're going to be entertained, like you're going to have full-blown entertainment, you're going to be informed, and of course you're going to learn and unlearn some things that are in your head that are actually not correct. So you're going to throw them away because this celebrity guest is going to teach you, in fact, and he's going to entertain. You're going to love him and you're going to love the show. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to tell you also that Galaxy Television and Whatzup is on the go, but that is not my duty to relate to say those things. That is why the person who is to tell you, I call him my bodyguard, my puchu, my bouncer, my sherry cocoa, my big size teddy bear, sugar daddy of Lagos. What else do you want me to call him again? Ladies and gentlemen, I have in the studio with me Orally baby, my bouncer. How are you this morning?
I'm not your bouncer. Do I look like I can fight anybody for you?
With this your size.
They will beat you.
When there's your size.
If you go outside and shout, see my bouncer, I don't move. Before you know, the court you carried you. Anyway, today is a very beautiful Tuesday morning, April the 23rd day of April. It's a very beautiful April, and in 4 days, is it 4 days or 5 days time? No, 6 days time. It will be the birthday of someone very special to me, actually my younger brother, my only brother. But April has this way of being very, very fruitful to me and everyone around me. With that, I say good morning and welcome. This is Whatzup on Galaxy Television, where we over reach for the stars, and of course, you know, it's from the overall program, Be Our Guest. And this morning we'll be doing justice to a lot of things. You know, we have trending issues, of course, that has always put us in trouble. Now, you look at two presenters in the studio, you know, we are reeking of so much fashion, so much sweetness. Let me attribute it to the fact that my goodness is rubbing off on Omevi.
I don't dare it.
Yes. Once you see person with Sabi, person with day with them supposed Sabi join. So that's how it is. Now this morning we have someone special in the studio, but before that, you know who I am. I am Obinna Kenneth. You know me as the Radio Cubana. You know me as Big Size Teddy Bear. You know me as Bullion Van. Very important. And of course, last but not the least, you know me as Sugar Daddy of Lagos. And this morning we have someone so special. Yeah. He's so special to my heart, and a lot of people know this man to be too much of a legend. He's also known as Raskimono's adopted son. I'm sure you guys are not ready for today, but I'll let you understand, also reiterate that Galaxy Television is in fact on the go. So make sure you head to Apple Store or your Google Play Store for those who use Apple phones, that's iPhones, or Android phone, any type of Android phone, and make sure you download the mobile app. Also, we stream live on Facebook, on X, which you know is Twitter, and of course Instagram. So make sure you head on there, search at Galaxy Television, follow, subscribe also to our YouTube page, and like, share, comment, and make sure that you are every inch, every bit a part of the show. Let's just enjoy ourselves.
Yes, you know, yesterday I wanted to tell you something. It escaped my mind. I wanted to say sorry to Chelsea fans because they actually lost at the FA semi-finals. You know, so I actually wanted to say sorry to all Chelsea fans, especially to the one.
We're not angry. We're okay.
You know,
what club do you support?
We are the citizens.
When did you start supporting citizens?
I've been
Man City.
Yes.
When did that one start?
Yes, before now I wasn't a football fan, so I started watching football. I became a football fan 2-3 years ago. Something like that. And since then, I have been a citizen. And I wanted to say, Meleo. So
I beat you in the final of the Champions League in 2021.
My dear, as it stands, we are still the current champions.
You did not tell us who you were before this started.
Oh my God, my dear, everybody was somewhere. You know what that means. So
I'm sorry for you.
Well done, eh? I just want to take this short break so that I can clean Orali's tears, you know. Then we'll come back. I want to introduce, we will bring you our celebrity guest. You're going to meet him and you're going to enjoy the show. You stay with us. I'll be right back. The television, and of course you're watching Whatzup from our other program, Be Our Guest. And I still have Orali in the studio. Just before the break, I told you we got a big fish. We got a legend. You heard what Orali said. An adopted son of who?
Raskimono.
So you can imagine a child produced by Raskimono. Do you know what that is? Ladies and gentlemen, we have this talented reggae artist that has been in the industry for ages, for decades, and he is still doing well for himself and for the industry. He is an international celebrity. When we say international, this man has worked for the former president of the United States of America,
Barack Obama.
So when I say he's a big fish, I mean every bit of what that I said. Ladies and gentlemen, haters and lovers, join me and Orali to welcome into the studio Blakk Rasta.
Yes.
So I want to hear those reggae languages, please.
Blessed is the man that worketh not and comes like a heathen and sitteth in the seat that is scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this Lord I see I dictate sunrise and sundown. Him I go there like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bring the fast fruit from the season. Him live never out the wheeler, and whatsoever endures shall prosper. Therefore the heathen them never go stand for judgment of the cinnamon them in the congregation of the eyes of the Lord.
Now please come back.
You have been for trouble inside this studio. You face the consequences.
Oh yes, I am ready.
You are ready.
I can carry it.
First tell Blakk Rasta that I'm not your bouncer.
Blakk Rasta, he's not gonna send us away. In fact, I feel super excited to have you in the studio.
For real, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Sir.
Thank you so much.
Early, he came so early. That shows his level of humility. Some people will tell you because I'm this big, the program not 10 o'clock. I can be here 5 minutes or maybe 5 minutes.
He came in from Ghana on Saturday.
Do you hear that?
Yes.
Because you want to be in this show. And what did he say? Oh man,
we imported.
We go worldwide.
Oh,
we go everywhere.
Yes.
I said we crossed cities and mountains.
And he's here
to
give us so much excitement and entertainment. So happy to have you.
How was getting to the studio this morning?
Well, splendid, nice. I mean, coming through the morning Lagos rain.
Yeah.
I think that it was beautiful. I mean, showers of blessing.
Yes.
Yes, and you know, Galaxy has been a TV station I've been watching even from Ghana.
Oh, yeah, we go global. Wow, that's beautiful.
Quite some excitement coming in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you very little about Blakk Rasta, and so you know who he is. So Blakk Rasta, born Abubakar Ahmed on September 1974, is a Ghanaian reggae kuchoko artist, dub poet, and a radio presenter of Xylophone FM. He is best known for the song Barack Obama, sung in honor of the 44th U.S. president. He was honored at a special dinner with President Obama on 11th of July 2010.
Amen.
Blakk Rasta does kuchuko music, which is predominantly reggae music fused with African rhythms and energies, pouring out conscious lyrics about love, equal rights, justice, blackness, Rasta, and spiritual love. Blakk Rasta's current Kochuko sound innovation came about after a long period of research into a new sound which will ride on reggae music and establish a sound which will cut across indigenous African sites, sounds and spirituality, and be accepted worldwide in these fast-changing times of musical taste and preferences. Indigenous African instruments such as the xylophone, talking drum, that's dondo, kente, flute, kolongo, kora, fused with animal and jungle sounds and sounds from local market. That is the kind of person we have in the studio. See, from what we've just read down, what caught my attention is the infusion of natural sounds, sounds of animals, sounds from the market. It is rare to see that kind of music. I think I'm very honored to have this kind of man in the studio this morning. Not just me, we are honored to have you here. Welcome, sir, once again.
My pleasure.
Yes. You know, this Orally and me. Orally is not a very straightforward human being sometimes, but he gets sense.
I'm not straightforward. I also work out like this.
So we're going to ask you some questions, though they are no different from the ordinary, but we want to really learn this morning. You've been in the music industry, in the music scene for how long now?
Well, I went into the studios in 1999, came out with my first album in the year 2000, specifically 14th April 2000. So I've been in the industry, I mean, for about 24 years now.
That's amazing.
For real.
2 decades and 4. That is a very long period of time. Now that period, that's the 24 years, so many things have changed.
For real.
There are so many innovations, so many style of doing music now. What do you think that has changed between that time and now?
Well, a lot of things. I mean, apart from the sound, as you mentioned, even the marketability of the artist has also changed, you know. I mean, I am somebody born from reggae music and into reggae music, inspired by Raskimono, right from the start. I mean, as a little boy going to school in Accra, Ghana, and also in Kumasi, Ghana, Raskimono's sound was what caught me first. In fact, because of the lyrics and also the melodies. You see the Africanness of his music. So at the end of the day, I never actually thought that I was going to be a musician myself. Until after some time, I just penned down a few lines and people said, well, these ones are very good. So I went into it and realized that yes, calling has been heard from the Most High that you can sing as well. So I went into the studio in the year 1999 and 2000 came out the album. Now, what I realized was that after years of making reggae music, traveling out and playing before audiences that were not necessarily African, I realized that any time I was invited or introduced onto the stage as an African act, they were not ready to hear reggae. They wanted to hear reggae from Jamaican people. It's like Afrobeat. When they hear Afrobeat, they want to hear Nigerian pidgin, they want to see Nigerian artists. High life, possibly they want to hear Ghanaians and probably some Nigerians on top. So I looked at it and I also realized that Jamaicans are very, very protective of their reggae music. So they don't allow free entry into the market. Kimono suffered it, Alpha Blondie suffered it, even the good old Lucky Dube suffered it. See? So I told myself, even when I went on stage with Jamaican acts, some of them would tell me, oh, why don't you go look for some African music? Virgin boy, yo, your sound good though, but you know, just look for some little African thing and do. So look for some African thing and do. And I told myself, well, we are the masters of the game, African people. What can I do? So I went into the sound. I still love my reggae music. And, well, I'm endowed. I have African sounds as well. From the world of Afrobeat without an S and Afrobeats with an S. Join in that, join in the high life, join in other sounds from Africa, like the Fiji, like the that, and make your reggae rich. From when I started touching down the stage with Kuchoko.
Wow.
That's how I called it, because in Nigeria, when you listen to reggae music, some people will say they hear nyeke, 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 nyeke. I hear kuchoko, 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 and when the kick drum comes, it goes kuchoko, kuchoko bam, kuchoko, kuchoko bam, kuchoko, kuchoko bam, kuchoko, kuchoko bam, and that is the one drop of reggae. So I named it reggae, and that's how reggae got its name, though, from the early 60s. They used to call it strenge. Because in Jamaica they were hearing strenge, 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 and then later it changed to reggae because of Toots Hibbert, who changed it in the early 60s, and then everybody said, well, the music is now called reggae. From the sound of the music, those of us who studied a little bit of literature, it's called onomatopoeia.
Yes.
See? I mean, from the cow moves, the cow moves, the music, kuchokos. See? Straight away. So, from that time, it's been strong. And when you watch my performance on stage, you realize that a lion has arrived. Reggae music is not for lazy people. Reggae music is for healthy bodies. Reggae music is for people who have the action. And for me, I believe that once people have paid, even if they don't pay but spend their time to come stand there and watch you, you must break down the stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like Raskimono.
Yeah, that, you know, in theater is said, break a leg. When you want to go on stage, your director should tell you, break a leg. So that is it. So maybe in reggae, you break the stage.
That's right.
That is it. So
all right. Now your new album,
for real,
is something that I was opportune to listen to it a couple of days ago with Daddy Pfizer, and I loved every bit of it. It's, in fact, it is titled Salaga Soldier.
Right.
Now tell us about it. How many tracks do you have on it, and why was it named Salaga?
Oh my God, good one there. Well, in these days, Gen Z does not necessarily do albums. People are going out for the singles and not about I am an ancient man in the present time looking into the future. An ancient man walking in present times and looking into the future. Yes, so I decided that this album would be made. Because I come from the old time. I want to give people their money's worth. So I went into the studio for 5 solid years in the COVID days, and then we recorded this album live. There is no computer in this music. There is no dead sound in it. It's all live. Everything you hear on this album is authentically authentic. See? Right from the guitars all the way down to the bass and the horns. I don't like synthetic horns where somebody sits on the keyboard and goes pa 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 na. It's a mockery of my music. I want to hear it live, pa 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 pa, like that. See? So that is what is contained on this album. 20 tracks to tell Gen Z and to tell the whole world that, listen, the days of good music are still here. The days where people respect your income, they are still here. Take this album, hook, line, and sinker. Take that home and full joy it, as Rasta says. You know, we don't say end joy because you are ending the joy. So we say full joy it. Take it out and full joy it. And trust me, when you listen to the album, it kickstarts with the first song called Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, and it ends down there with another beautiful piece in my local dialect called Zipulguchit. And I intentionally decided to start with Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a song that wakes up dead people, you know. If you bring any dead person right now, just play the music, they wake up like Lazarus.
That's beautiful.
Look, the sound is crazy, and we recorded everything live. See, it goes like, let the fire come, Oja, Kokono, fire, fire, fire. And let the fire come, and Sodom and Gomorrah, come on. And let the fire come, Oja, Kokono, fire, fire, fire. Let the fire come, and Sodom and Gomorrah. Bring down the fire, Jehovah. We need the fire, oh Jaja. Burn down the system, burn down the stage, punish the leader. So many churches in our increase. Roman Father in a pedophilia. We don't have no love now, it's man to man. Too much wickedness. So let the fire come.
Let the fire come.
Yeah, you know,
Fire must come
in
here.
fact,
But let me be downstairs first as this fire comes. Oh, what for Joe now? Let fire not go and crash everything.
Yeah, you know, that's so amazing, so beautiful. You know, I actually wanted him to do the song, so he just went ahead of me to do the Sodom and the Gomorrah. But before we go, because I know we're still going to listen to some of your music video, but before we do that, I just want to ask about the music business.
Yeah.
Of music. Like I say, I always tell people, the music is different from the music business.
Oh yes.
Are you into the music business or you're just into the music? And if you're into the music business, how do you go about it in this present day?
Seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and all other things shall be added unto you.
Oh,
First
yeah,
and
man.
foremost, a race for the mission. And the mission is to let the music and the message reach all four corners of the earth. Bob Marley said this music is going to grow and grow and grow until it reaches naturally its natural audience.
Yeah.
So this is where the music is going. And when out of the work, as the Bible says, that every work shall be rewarded. You know, when anything good comes out of it, why not? We appreciate it. But I don't go into the studio to make hit songs. I don't go into the studio commercial thinking. I go into the studio to fulfill the mission first. And when the mission goes out, the Almighty Father sends his angels and he says, listen, this youth here must eat. He must eat food. He must feed his family.
Yes.
See, he must bless the wonderful people who will promote the music as well.
Oh, yes.
So next time I come in here and I say, yo, everything good. My sister, you know what? We had a beautiful interview the other time. I have a beautiful car waiting outside there. It's not. And I say, oh, yeah, rally. Listen, man, something beautiful is out there. It's all part of sharing the fruits of the labor that we've put together. I don't think that the artist works alone.
True.
I am on radio myself. I've been on radio for the past 20-something years. And I appreciate it when musicians make music. And when you sit behind the desk and you have good music, when you play it, you feel so good. So basically, the business has changed. Now we put it out on the internet. I truly don't like it. But really because I am from Gen A. Basically. Because to make music and put it out on the internet and go check how many streams you have. The man out there who is controlling it, it's not being transparent. How do I know that the 1 million streams that you're telling me is correct? Saying, I don't know. But in the days when we used to cut the CDs and cut the vinyl, I will cut 1 million vinyls and give to you. And when I come to you and you sell 900,000, I know I have 100,000 remaining. But I still believe that it's a progressive thing, and we are still pushing in the Bible, as I said, the message first.
Yes, as a legend, I know already you have a question, right? But before then, I just want to ask, you just talked about good music.
For real.
And so far, an artist who can carry out a research, you should know that the person knows what he truly wants. Now, what will you call a good music? How do you define that?
Wow, beautiful. Well, so many people will define it in so many different ways. But I think that good music must have a message, not necessarily lyrical. It's a song that I like and it takes me there every time. If music was all about lyrics, then jazz music would not exist.
True.
See? I listen to this song and I like it. This is not in any language, but I feel the vibe and I imagine things and I create pictures in my head, and that moves me to another level. See? Jazz music is one such thing. I think that good music is spiritual, it's emotional. It should be able to connect with you. If music is positive energy, the negative energy must meet up with this and connect and spark electricity. That is what good music is. So good music is different from Mr. A and Mr. B's perspectives. So depending on the person, good music is good music. Depending on another person, good music is bad music.
So for me, it's relative.
Relative, yes, very, very much. I like to hear good music in terms of the instrumentation. How about the horn lines coming in? How about the bass line? Are they synchronizing? Yes. Is there a voice on it? What is the voice saying? What I don't like is somebody who claims to be singing lyrics and the lyrics don't make sense. somebody who claims to be making lyrics make sense, and yet the person doesn't even understand what they are singing. That is when you are doing gibberish and not music.
Whoa, yeah, wow, what a beautiful time we're having live in the studio, and we believe that you, our audience, you are also having a fun-filled day learning from the Blakk Rasta himself, the reggae artist.
There's only one Blakk Rasta.
You can never have another one, and this is unique to him. We're going to go on the short break, and when we come back, we still have the Blakk Rasta in the studio with us. We're not letting him go yet, and of course, Oralik got a lot of questions.
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, we'll be right back after this break. Welcome back, this is the Whatzup on Galaxy Television, and you are watching Whatzup again. Of course, you just listened to Sodom and Gomorrah by
Blakk Rasta.
Blakk Rasta himself. You can imagine, did you feel that song? Someone was raising his hands in worship to the glory of God in the studio here.
Someone fell under the anointing.
Someone was rolling on the floor.
Johnson, your sins are too much. If I told Johnson, face the way of the Lord.
Yes.
Now, only small Sodom and Gomorrah that is blowing everywhere. Johnson fell down. He almost fell down with the camera too. And it's a problem.
Wow, what a beautiful song. What a beautiful song. Early.
Yes, Blakk Rasta, I enjoyed that one.
Thank you so much. Yes,
thank you, first of all, for giving us good sound and music.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because at some point, a lot of people believed that reggae was going down.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it feels like Blakk Rasta is resurrecting it, or is bringing it back to life. But basically, I felt like it never left. Now, first off, he says, the kind of music you do speaks to man. Now, he says that you do conscious blackness and spiritual love. Please give us the basic concepts of this kind of music you make, especially spiritual love.
Spiritual love.
Blackness is in its entirety a subject that many people don't like to touch. But then adding spiritual love to it makes it a whole lot of viable. And it's something that should be ingested. Please speak about this topic.
For real, thanks so much. You see, as I said, music is spiritual, it's emotional. So I never start writing until I have that inspiration to do so. There are some people who are contracted to write some kind of lyrics, and then they go in there because they are talented. They depend on the talent entirely. Well, you must have the talent and you must connect with the spirit. Too many people are religious instead of being spiritual. Religiousness is different from spirituality. For me, religion is a conduit pipe to spirituality. It's like when you have a little baby and you start feeding the baby with liquid food. At a time, you have to wean the baby of breast milk, and then the baby would have to start eating some solid food. Saying religion is the liquid food. Spirituality is the entity where people would have to start eating solid food. That's why when Jesus Christ came, those of you who believe in the Bible and believe in the story of Jesus, he was so radical. What did he do? He said, those of you who used to stand on this mountain and pray and pray and pray, a time is going to come when that mountain will not matter. Anywhere you stand, you shall speak and the Lord shall hear you. Those of you who run about with pigeons and this and that, you know, coming to atone for your sins, that will not be needed anymore. Hey, those of you here without sins, cast the first stone. You see, these were all against, in a way, the laws of Moses. So the people said, you are fighting against Moses' law. And what did he say? No, I'm here to fulfill that. Jesus came to fight religion, where you can't go to God until you dress in a certain outfit, until you watch some certain parts of your body, unless you are in a certain building. Saying, I want to be able to worship God even when I'm sitting on a WC. I want to be able to worship God even when I am doing my thing in the bedroom. Saying, I should be able to connect with the Spirit and say, yo, this thing that I'm doing right now, I want a holy child. Saying, I don't have to wait until it's over. Then I go wear my long gown and go on my knees and say, this is the temple. That is spirituality. So I'm trying to let people understand that religion is a label. Until we cast those labels, we are not going to be able to love each other. How many people deny and refuse their children, daughters or sons from marrying, all because of these religious labels? Saying that is not love. Spiritual love is to see you first and foremost as a human being, created in the image of the Most High Jah. So when I meet you, we connect spiritually. I don't have to ask you which part of Nigeria you come from.
Yeah.
I don't have to ask you what food you eat, whether it's amala or whatever. No. Straight up, I connect with you and we flow. That is spiritual love. I won't bomb aeroplanes because people don't believe in my religion.
Yeah.
See, I won't shoot people and kill them because they don't believe in what I believe in. That's arrogance. You believe in what you believe in. Nobody forced you to believe that.
Yeah.
And you have the right to force people to believe in what you believe in.
Yeah.
Please, humble yourself. This is arrogance. We grow. If you kill me now, when would I grow to join your religion?
Yeah.
Some people move from one religion to the other. Give me the chance to grow and decide whether I will join your religion or not. Don't force me to, don't kill me.
Yeah.
Because if you kill me today,
I won't grow into
I won't be here to join your religion another day.
Yeah, Orale, he
See?
made a point that when it comes to relationship, you don't have, he doesn't care the part of Nigeria you come from. So I'm right now thinking maybe I should be dating someone from Ghana.
For real.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I should be looking at that. Maybe I've restricted myself to Nigeria enough. Let's go Rasta. Let's cross the border.
Who is less?
Eh?
Shebi, it's you that want to go there. You will cross by yourself. Which one? Every time you always carry me.
Yes,
no
because
problem.
I have to relate with you so that we know where I'm going to.
No,
Why
it's
do I have
just
you?
phone call. See you. I better if it's in a tree to go border.
I'm welcome to Ghana, right?
No, certainly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be leaving Nigeria very soon to Ghana. Maybe I'll find the love of my life there.
Maybe.
Maybe.
With this your bad character. Who's going to love you in Ghana? Ghana men, they don't have time for all these things. Because you are tolerating it here. Once you do palm, can you
they're gonna love me, you know, for who I am.
Can you cook Ghana? Can you cook KK?
Don't worry, I'm gonna learn.
What Ghanaian food can you cook?
I will learn. I'm open to learning.
Learning what?
Learning how to cook. What's your favorite food, sir?
Well, I'm vegetarian. In fact, higher than vegetarian. I am higher than vegan because I don't eat anything that has ice. Saying I don't eat that.
Okay.
Yes, anything that has ice, I don't eat that. They love their lives. I want them to live good. I don't eat the cow. I don't eat the crab. I don't eat the chick. I don't eat the dog. I don't eat the fish. See? I don't eat anything that is made out of white flour. And I don't drink ice water. It's only vegetables that I eat.
Yeah.
That is what I have been eating for the past 49 years. On September 2, I will be 50. And I am still enjoying my very beautiful vegetables. See?
Whoa.
So that is what I eat. I've never drank alcohol. I've never smoked anything smokable, from hashish all the way through to bonto and all that. No. I am a natural walking epitome of the Most High.
Would you, should we attribute that to self-discipline?
Yes. I mean, basically, and the fact that we have sympathy for the animals. The animal love is life. You see, look, when Salah comes, when Christmas comes, go into the zongos, go into the areas where there are so many people who are Christians or Muslims. You see that the cows begin to cry. Some of them shed tears. The goats and the sheep. When you treat the goat well, the goat can be as friendly as your best friend. It follows you around. It, things like that. And one day you get up and say, listen, man, we've had a very good relationship, but this is where the journey ends. You bring out a long knife. That's why Islam even says that before you slaughter an animal, don't let it see the knife. Some people will sharpen the knife in front of the goat or the sheep. Right after that, whilst other goats and sheep are standing by watching, they lay this animal down and then they say, Allahu Akbar, come down. And sometimes the knife is even blunt.
Yeah.
Whilst the goat or sheep is crying, he's saying, you are supposed to die, you are my food. See? When you do that to the animal, there's something it releases that is called the bile. B-I-L-E. That bile poisons the meat. And that bile gives you cholesterol and blocks your blood veins. At the end of the day, you get sick. You have cardiac problems. You don't understand that it's because of the way you treated these animals. See? So I need them. We don't really need them. Because when I'm on stage, you would think probably I was 17. Let the animals live. Let them have their lives. Let them enjoy themselves. The vegetables are sweet and beautiful.
Yeah.
Before I came here, I had a bottle of tiger nut juice.
Oh, I love tiger nut.
Tiger nut juice with a hint of lime and ginger.
Yeah.
And you know what it does for men? You would stand up even if you want to go down.
Oh, yes.
So, that is what it is. Yes, yes, yes.
Those
yes,
are
yes,
the kind of things Orally wants to
It takes only spiritual people to understand that part.
Okay.
I want to tell you, if you understood what he said, you see that Sodom and Gomorrah that they are singing now. That's where you should have been. A fire will burn you there. So please tell us quickly as we round up the show. Give us big words of advice.
Wow.
For Gen Zs,
Yeah.
for people listening to music, for people out there who don't know their way, who are just trying to start, for people who are depressed and have just coincidentally turned on the television set to see Blakk Rasta. Give them a word of advice.
My God, I will divide it in 2 quick parts. Now, the very first one was when I met with Barack Obama. I mean, I made a song in 2007, November. I just made it through inspiration. I had released an album that was not doing too well, and within a month, this one too came. I resisted it. I didn't want to record it. I released an album. The song came out, first day of playing it on radio, it caught fire, and it sold more than all the albums I had ever made.
Whoa.
Barack Obama sat in America, heard the music, and said, I must go look for this guy. He flew all the way from America, came down to Ghana, and when politicians were so happy around him, he said, hey, I didn't come for you, I came for that ghetto youth. They had to call me, and I came out to meet with Barack Obama. Those of you who think this is some Anansi story, Google it up, you'll see photographs of me and Barack Obama at dinner and all that. What is for you is for you. The enemy can do whatever he or she wants to do. Just keep the work going, don't relent. Continue to pray, it's going to happen. There is nobody who can stop it. It might delay a bit, but it will come several fold. It's the same message I have on the album in a song called The Barber Shop. On the album, and it's a favorite of so many people. You know, it says, Rasta man don't go in a barber shop. Rasta man don't sit in a barber chair. Too much watch it. And so. Cut it, and trim it. You see?
Yeah.
This might tell you that we don't like barbers. That is not it. What does the barber do? He trims your hair. Your hair is your glory. See? Anybody who stands against your glory, everybody who stands against your destiny, it might be somebody you're working with who says that you're rising meteorically. See? And decides that you must go down. Look, my brother, it's all about prayer. I love prayer so much, and I love hard work. Some people pray alone, some people work hard alone. The two go hand in hand. And I tell you, man, when you combine the two, the gates open. Gen Z is tempted, unfortunately, to think that in this modern age of AI, modern age of anything that, you know, everybody must behave like a robot. There is still one big robot that is the Most High Jah. If you disconnect from him, hey, you become the villain in everything you do. The album is out. It's on all digital platforms. Stream it, man. Go get it. It's called a Salaga Soldier. Salaga is spelled S-A-L-A-G-A. Soldier is S-O-L-J-A-H. Soul of Jah. See, and that simply means that those who fought against slavery in a small town in Ghana where slavery was rife, they had a slave market. The town there is called Salaga. So many people think that, oh, African people sold each other into slavery. There were great Africans from Nigeria and other places, Cameroon, who fought against slavery. And I'm dedicating, as Rasta would say, dedicating, other people would say, to the lives and the adventures of the Salaga soldier. I'm glad and happy that you had me. Thanks so much, Galaxy. Thanks so much, Raleigh, and thanks so much, May.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, can we have your social media handles so your fans and the likes of us can follow you?
For real, it's Blakk Rasta, and the Blakk is spelled B-L-A-K-K. There's no C. B-L-A-K-K. Rasta is R-A-S-T-A. Blakk Rasta. Stream it, make videos on TikTok, throw them out on Facebook, let them know that a son of the land, the son of Raskimono, has touched down on the beautiful soil of Nigeria.
Yes.
Blessed love.
Yeah, what a beautiful time we had here with Blakk Rasta. You know, he said something, no matter what you're doing, do not ever forget the place of prayer. Don't pray alone. Do your hard work. And don't just do the hard work alone. Go with prayer as well. That is all we can take. We have so much questions to ask him, but time won't let us ask those questions. We wanted to ask about Nigerian jollof and Ghana, and so many questions we want to ask really, but time won't permit us. So we'll go on this quick break, and when we come back, we'll be doing celebrity gist. Myself and Aurelie will be giving you gossip. You know, our work is to take care of Gen Z's. Aurelie, I hope you are ready for that. We'll be back after this short break. Now we are giving you some gossip from the entertainment industry, which normally calls celebrity gist. Aurelie got the first story again.
Pretty Mike crowns Portable Man of the Year, slam those who insult him. Now, I'll take this one very quickly. Now, Pretty Mike is someone who runs clubs. If you know Club Uno, then you know Pretty Mike. He said, a lot of you insult Portable, but Portable is the kind of man that can take your woman from you anytime. And he says why? Because a lot of women see that Portable is responsible. He has wives, and each of them have their houses. He pays rent for them, he does everything for them, he feeds them, takes care of the children. None of his wife has come out to say, Portable did not feed me, or my children are hungry. No, he has not. You've not heard anything like that. So a woman might be tempted. Women are easily tempted. Why? Because they go by what they see. So they see that Portable is doing very well. That's why Portable was able to get the former wife of their life for your very beautiful babe. And other, if you check his Instagram, there are women dying for him. Portable, now you I want. So you can look at him and say, that's what he's saying, you know. You can look at him and say he's ugly, he has dirty skin, he's this, is that, but Portable has the ability to collect your babe. Put her in the family way. If you like, be Josie.
Well, women are actually moved by what they hear, not by what we say.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's men who are moved by sight.
Yes, men are moved by sight, but listen, women these days have changed the narrative. Because now they can see you have money.
No.
They see you drive a good car. I'm telling you, they see the kind of clothes you wear. You know, once a woman sees you, she sizes you up from up to down. Your shoes, how you smell, the kind of hair you're carrying, your wristwatch. My dear, it's by what they see.
No,
they change it.
Anyway, moving on. Most hit songs in Nigeria are not good music. That's singer Rick Hassani. You know, he said that some, not all, those hit songs are not very good enough. Maybe, I don't know the angle he's taking it from. Like what our guest said, good songs are relative. So what is not good for you may be very good for another person. So talking about good songs here, we don't just have to talk about the lyrics, we don't just have to talk about the instruments and all that. So, but if we want to go by lyrics, most hit songs don't have good lyrics. That is the truth. I will agree on lyrical aspect. Most hit songs don't have good lyrics. What's
Twerk your body.
So you understand that?
If that song, the video is on it.
And so what? And if you even listen to part of those man will be doing like keke na pep. Like I don't bet.
Isakaba.
Keke na pep. Or you not hear flavor saying borokoto.
That is the sound. It's just like Kuchoko. Borokoto. He's playing beats.
So lyrically, some hit songs are really not there, but. From what we learned today, we said at the beginning of what we are learning is that some good songs are relative. Moving on.
Naira Abuse, I'm the only artist who stops people from spraying me, Seun Kuti. Now, Seun Kuti is always in the news for all the right reasons. I'll tell you right reasons. The only time he was in the wrong reason was when he went to jail. Went to prison. Was it prison?
Yeah, for assaulting a police officer.
Yes, you know that's what it was. But aside that, he's always speaking the truth. Now I'll tell you this: when he says that when he's on stage and people are spraying him money, that he feels on his own very devalued, not to talk of the naira. So he says, instead of you spraying me, you can transfer or just bring it in bundles and
give it there.
Simple.
Which is good. And he also said something that in the days of his father, the father did something similar, but what the father did was that you will tell him the denomination you want to spray him. That's class. Moving on. All right. The last story we have here, Thames opened doors of global recognition for African male artists. You know, sometimes headlines, or we call it leads, they mislead people. People just, when she said Thames opened doors for global, she wasn't saying Thames was the first, or she actually did. She said because of her participation, she has actually opened some, if you go down into the story, she has actually opened some global doors for female artists. Because what reading it, some people came after, you know, some persons who just read the headlines and they were like, what about Tiwa Savage? What about this person? What about this person? So, please, let's get it right. She didn't say Thames was the first person or the only lady that has opened global doors. Go for that, understand the story. Thames has actually done well. Let's be sincere. She has done well. She has been on the global stage for a while now. And she is doing really, 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 really well. Yes! Oh, it's painful to really say goodbye. But friends, before we say our goodbye, we want to say a very big thank you to our guest. We want to say thank you so much, Sir Blakk Rasta, for coming into the show. Like I told you, our fans at the beginning, that you're going to learn and unlearn certain things. If I do not learn anything, the fact, the aspect where he was describing how life is being taken away from animals, it's really touched me. Honestly.
Does that mean you will not eat chicken tomorrow?
I don't know. That drumstick. You know, I want to say a very big thank you, and I love your African attire, the beads. I'm bead free. You know, yes, early.
Yes, I want to say thank you. We hope when we call on you next time, you will come through. Anytime you're in Nigeria, we are here for you. Blakk Rasta, he's a legend. He's still, you know what people they call living legend. Yeah. This is who we call living legend. And we're opportune to meet with the person who, apart from his daughter, the person who has a striking resemblance with the ancestry of Raskimono himself, construing what he started. Blakk Rasta has continued, he's going to finish up, and that's what we love about him. It's been a very entertaining show, one of the best we've had on this WhatsApp episode. It's been touching, full of information as well. My name is Kenneth Omina. You know me as Orally Baby, AURALWE. Follow me on Instagram at official_Orally, and then I'll follow you back. Slide in the DMs, follow me, talk to me, I'll talk back to you. Also, every day above 6 feet is a good day. Drink water and mind the business that concerns you. Do not turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. Much love and God bless. See you tomorrow.
Yes, you can follow me at Omevi Idolo. Omevi is Omevi. Idolo is IDOLOR. Write it together and you'll see my logo pop up. You get it? So that is how we've come to the end of today's show. Coming up next is Waiting to Happen Ninja with the Sabi Boys. Like I always say, these guys are gonna crack you up. So you just get a glass of water and stay glued to your screen, because this guy are on standby for the next program. I want to say a very big thank you to our producer and of course to all our crew members. We appreciate all the good work you're doing, and we say we love you. And to you, our viewers, I want to say I love you so much, but most of all, you should love yourself the more. Come your way tomorrow at 10 a.m. Bye for now.